Welcome back to GameOdyssey. I'm your host Grayson Goodwin, and today we're going to talk about Injustice 2. Alright, so let's start off by talking about what we know about the story so far. So far, the only thing we know about the story is that it's taking place from where the last one left off. The only thing that the website has filled us in on is the fact that they're trying to pick up where the last game left off and making sure that new regime members don't try to re-establish the regime again. And the fact that there's a new threat that could harm us all. It doesn't really say much about what this new threat is, just that there is a new threat. Alright, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is all the editions of the game that's coming out. It's coming out with 3 editions, including the Standard Edition, which is $59. The Standard Edition doesn't come with anything special besides the basic game. The next edition is the Digital Deluxe Edition. It comes with 3 extra DLC fighters, 1 new Supergirl skin, and 1 new colorway. We don't know which 3 fighters, and we don't know exactly what new skin this is going to be for Supergirl. The 3rd edition that's coming out for it is the Ultimate Edition. It's coming with 9 new DLC fighters, 3 new skins, and 2 colorways. We don't know what 9 fighters they are, but it does come with an additional 9 fighters. The 3 skins that it's coming out with is a Reverse Flash skin, which you can see here, a John Stewart Green Lantern skin, which you can see here, and that same Supergirl skin, which you can see here. Additionally, the new colorways look pretty cool. I'm excited for the red one that it's coming out with right here. That looks pretty neat. The colorways are only accessible for the gear that's coming for the players, which I'll talk about here in a minute. Alright, the 3rd thing I want to talk to you guys about is how customizable this game really is. Now, before you could just change the skin on your player and that was it. This time around it says that it's going to have twice as many skins, if not more. It's going to have these new colorways and the gear. The gear is what we are assuming are these things that you can see on Batman, Superman, and Supergirl. Batman having green gear, Superman having yellow gear, and Supergirl having blue gear. That's all we really know about the gear. We don't know if it adds any other specialties or upgrades or anything like that to the actual player. But something cool about the skins is that some of the skins comes with a new voice completely and new audio lines. So besides the things that they would normally say, they're going to say additional things upon that. Alright, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is the characters that we know are coming for Injustice 2 so far. So it's predicted that there's going to be at least 40 characters for this game. This is going to be the most characters that we've ever seen in a NetherRealm Studios fighting game. Even more than Mortal Kombat, which is really shocking to me, seeing as how Mortal Kombat is their main game for NetherRealm. So far, we know that there's going to be a Batman, a Superman, a Supergirl, Blue Beetle, Flash, Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, Deadshot, Gorilla Grodd, Atrocitus, Robin, Green Lantern, and Aquaman. That's all we know that's coming so far as of the upload date. Now, I'm super excited to see Robin, but I still hope they retain Nightwing, because Nightwing and Deathstroke are some of my favorite characters. So I would love to see those 2 at least return. Apart from that, there's a few characters I would like to see make a debut onto the Injustice scene, like Beast Boy and Starfire, since we did have Nightwing, Raven, and Cyborg in the previous game. I would like to see them just go ahead and complete the 5 Teen Titans, especially seeing as how they already got Robin added into this game. it would be a nice addition to see Beast Boy and Starfire. I feel like there's a lot of versatility they could do with Beast Boy. You know, have him be a gorilla or a snake or something cool like that. That would be really cool to see. Also, I would like to see Static Shock. I don't feel like Static gets enough love at all. I know we got the whole cartoon series back in 2004, but you know, it's time to see them do something else with Static Shock. I know they added them in the mobile game to the first Injustice, so it's time to see something new done with Static Shock. Red Hood. Red Hood is the only member of the Bat family who we have not seen in the Injustice series thus far. Excluding Red Robin, I guess. I'm assuming that the new Robin is Damian Wayne for the simple fact that he is wielding a sword, and that is not something that we have seen any of the other Robins do, so I'm assuming this is a Damian Wayne Robin instead of the last game where we got a Damian Wayne Nightwing, which is cool enough as is, but still I feel like this is a Damian Wayne Robin. Captain Boomerang, I feel like that would be great to see, especially since Suicide Squad just dropped. I think Captain Boomerang would be a great choice to put in this game. I feel like there's a lot of moves that you can give this character. I would love to see a Captain Boomerang. Penguin. Penguin would be a great villain to add for this game. I feel like he could have, you know, some sort of penguin minions. Maybe, you know, use the umbrella as some of his moves. You know, we'll see what's coming. Brainiac, I feel like he could be the mainline villain, obviously. Brainiac being such a big character in the DC universe, I feel like he really could be a great villain for this game. Mr. Freeze would just be great to see in general. I love Mr. Freeze, one of the best Batman villains there has been thus far. That would be really awesome to see. Black Manta. I feel like this is an obvious choice for putting him in for the sake of Aquaman. I don't feel like he got, you know, enough justice in the last game. I feel like it's time to give him his justice and give him his own villain in this game. Killer Croc would be awesome to see, again, with Suicide Squad just coming out. That would be a really great addition, I feel like. Clayface. This character could work a lot like Martian Manhunter did in the last game, with, you know, how stretchy his arms were. You know, maybe Clayface could make something up out of his arms, or just completely morph into another character. I don't know. I feel like DC and NetherRealm would know which direction to go with that character. Apart from that, I would also like to see Scarecrow and Firefly. I think those are two really good Batman villains that I would like to see do some justice in this new Injustice 2 game. In all the pre-orders, you do get the addition of playing with Darkseid, so I guess Darkseid would also be a character that we know is coming for a fact to Injustice 2. So yeah, I'm happy to play as Darkseid. Something else I wanted to talk about was the prices for the pre-orders and for the games in general. The standard edition is coming out at $60. The deluxe edition is coming out at $80, and the ultimate edition is coming out at $100. This is the only thing I really have a problem with out of this game so far. Even though it's not set to release till May 17th, I believe. I might be wrong on that, don't hold me to it, but the asking price for this game is just ridiculous. I mean, I'm okay with the base model being $60. That's completely understandable. What I'm not okay with is the deluxe edition being a whopping $80 and the ultimate edition being $100. I mean, I'm for sure going to get the Ultimate Edition, but I feel like that's a bit ridiculous to ask for a completed game, more or less. I feel like more reasonable prices would be $70 for the Deluxe Edition and $80 for the Ultimate Edition. That, personally, to me, seems like a better price range. I've never spent $100 on a game, ever. That seems absolutely ridiculous to me, That's really the only problems I have with this game thus far. It looks really smooth. It looks like the graphics are really nice on this. It's nice to see, you know, it's nice to see these graphics, how good these graphics have come along since the last game, and you know, it's probably going to look even better on the PlayStation Pro and the new Xbox, so I am excited for that. But yeah, they just look really nice. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. If you like today's Gamer Talk, make sure you smack that like button, and of course hit that subscribe button if you like this channel and you're new here. I'm Grayson from GameOdyssey, and this has been another Gamer Talk.